Welcome to another edition of DT Live. Tonight I'm just going to be playing a little Ballistic Overkill on Steam. I don't game very often, maybe 4 or 5 times a year. When I do, I typically like to play shooters, and one of my go-tos has been Ballistic Overkill. Ballistic Overkill on Steam. Second, guys. I don't... Let me mute the stream. Got a beverage. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. In focus. Fantastic beer. A bit hoppy, so if you're not into hoppy beers, the Sierra Nevada beers may not be right for you, but if you like hoppy beers, I don't mind them. They make some fantastic brews. And let's see, we've already got some folks hanging out in the chat. This was a very impromptu live stream. I worked all day today, got home, kind of tired. I hadn't logged into Steam in forever. Logged into Steam. Of course, a lot of programs had to be updated, so went through the updates. And after the updates, I thought, you know what, I might hop in and play a few minutes, play a game or two. I was like, you know what, if I'm going to play a game, might as well just hit the start streaming button, right? It's not my usual content, but that's fine. This was not something I was planning to do anyway. You're not missing out on any content. So I was just going to take it easy tonight, chill, maybe play some first person shooters or whatever. You guys, if you want to hang out, you can. If not, totally cool too. If you actually want to play Ballistic Overkill with me, obviously jump on Steam, get the game if you don't already own it. If you own it and you want to chat with me in game and on stream, log into my Discord channel. I log into the voice channel on the DistroTube Discord channel. I don't often log into Discord either. It's kind of like I log into Steam about 5 times a year. I probably log into Discord about 5 times a year, because the only time I ever log into Discord is when I'm gaming. Discord is, of course, proprietary software, but it's not bad. I don't hate Discord. I probably could use a free and open source alternative to Discord for in-game chat. Something like Mumble, for instance, if I took the time to set up a Mumble server. But I don't know. Discord works for this. I mean, gaming on Steam, a proprietary platform, we might as well go ahead and chat in Discord. Why worry about the chat client, whether it's proprietary, if we're going to play a proprietary game, Ballistic Overkill, on a proprietary platform like Steam. Yeah, Dominic in the chat was like, hey, more window managers. Well, you can't hop window managers every day. I'm still working on Stump. I'm not in Stump WM, by the way, for this. This isn't back in Xmonad. Stump WM was just driving me nuts the other day. Because I've looked at it, I've been trying it out for about a couple of weeks, right? About 2 weeks now. Log in, spend half an hour, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours in it. And I always eventually have to log back out of it into something else to do something, because it just doesn't act right. But I did get a lot of good feedback from you guys, some of you guys that use Stump WM. And you're like, hey, you know what? I can give you some tips. Matter of fact, when I pushed my config file to GitLab, I said, hey, you guys, want to check out my config file, especially you guys that use Stump WM. What am I missing here? Heck, I had people file issues over on my GitLab. I haven't actually had the chance to read them yet. I'll take a look at them this evening. But some of you guys actually left me some stuff on GitLab to take a look at. So that's really cool. That's one of the great things about the community, the free and open source community, but also the community around this channel. You guys, really help each other. And of course, you guys help me out a lot. Let's see. Yeah, time to get wrecked, says Sleepy. Yeah, I'm not very good. Those of you that have seen me game before in the past, I'm not very good at gaming. I don't game hardly ever. And when I do, it's bad. Yeah, Trigix. I've never figured out how to pronounce your username. I probably should ask you sometime. Yeah, it's not free of charge. Ballistic Overkill. It's proprietary software, and there is a monetary cost to it. It's $13 right now. Sometimes you can find it on sale. The reason I own it is because I think I caught it on sale for like $6 or $7 one time, and people kept recommending it to me. It's like, hey, it's a great game. So yeah, thanks Big Pod in the chat. It's also sharing a link to my Discord server for those of you needing help to find it. Yeah, just log into the DistroTube Discord, the voice channel, and you can chat with me on Discord and in game. Those of you that want to play the game. Yeah, Breadmoth, how you doing? Thanks for the super chat. And his message to me is, hi, let's talk about politics. Yeah, I don't know if we want to get into anything political today. Obviously, if we want to talk politics, especially politics revolving around free and open source software, I guess we could, but it would seem kind of hypocritical to do so tonight since I'm about to game on a proprietary platform. Let's not get on a soapbox tonight. Matter of fact, if any of you guys have Ballistic Overkill and want to play it on Windows, feel free to. One night only, tonight, right? Yeah, Hunter says, I deleted Discord a few weeks ago. Don't really like it. Yeah, I've never cared for it either. The only reason I use it is because people like, hey, we want to chat with me in game, and everybody seems to hang out on Discord for that kind of thing. So I have it when I join other people's like gaming live streams, and of course, if I do a gaming live stream, it's kind of nice to have. I don't hang out in Discord every day, though. I have a Discord channel, and apparently a lot of people hang out in there because I'm looking at the list of people, the users, and sorry, guys, if you guys never see me there, I'm never there, right? I don't plan to be there. Maybe I should be there more often, to be honest. Like I said, I've already installed it. It's not like me using Discord is, unethical or whatever. If I had that kind of stance against proprietary software, I would have never installed the thing anyway. Maybe I should check into Discord more often for those of you that do hang out over there. Yeah, Big Pod says his whole class is on Discord. It does seem like everybody is on Discord these days. Can you review Tux Racer? One day we might, actually. I would actually like to do more free and open source games too on the channel. Matter of fact, before deciding I was going to play Ballistic Overkill, I thought, you know what, why don't we do a stream tonight and I play a little Zonotic, which is a free and open source first-person shooter. Similar in style to something like Ballistic Overkill, but I had to log into Steam. Like I said, it'd been forever since I logged into Steam, and I really wanted to log into Steam, update all my games anyway. So since I was already in Steam, I was like, I will play one of the proprietary games. Yeah, what kind of beer you're drinking? Yeah, those of you just getting here, this is Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Great beer if you like a hoppy beer. It's got that kind of hoppy bite to it. Almost a citrus kind of bite to it. Not citrus, more like you're sucking on a pine cone. It's not that hoppy. It's not extremely hoppy, but it's hoppier than your standard American swill. So if you're a Bud Light drinker, you would hate Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Yeah, yo DT, if you play Ballistic Overkill, give us a heads up allowing to buy and install it first. Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here talking. Also to allow people to get here to the stream because I didn't announce it. So if you want to go ahead and grab it, Peter, I don't think it's a very big download either, so you've got time. I'm sure I can chat for a few minutes. Those of you that want to go grab the game. At least I don't think it's a very big download. I don't remember it being that big. Yeah, Big Pod, I'm not for this kind of beer. I'm more of a classic beer guy. What's a classic beer, though? I mean, if we're talking about classic beer recipes, obviously you got to go back, a couple of thousand years to the early days, right? Of course, through the Middle Ages, the monks that brewed beer, and a lot of the abbeys, they had breweries. Mead, of course, mead is not really beer, it's more like wine, but yeah, Andrew is asking, am I any good at Counter-Strike? I have Counter-Strike installed. I don't play it very often these days. I used to play it a little bit. I'm not very good at Counter-Strike. I'm not very good at any game. I just don't play them enough. So It's very unusual for me to game. If you're interested in how often I game, do a quick search on my YouTube channel for any of my gaming videos. There's just a few. Those are every time I've gamed in the past 2 years. Every time I've ever fired up a game and played, especially on Steam, any kind of proprietary games. Yeah, anytime I've ever done it, I've done it on stream. So I hardly ever game. Because there's only like half a dozen of those videos out there. Yeah, so Big Paw is talking about classic beer, basically normal variety beer. I mean, there's so many different kinds of styles of beer, but I see where you're coming from. More of what's geared toward the mass market. Consumer beers. You know, those light, boring, watered down, no taste kind of beers. You know, Peter, heavy beer. For that, you need to be in Europe. Well, I mean, people export their beers too. I get a lot of foreign beers here in the U.S. You got to go to the right kind of stores, you know, specialty shops. But I've drank beers from all over the world, from practically every country on the planet at some point. Now, I always come across something new I haven't tried, you know, then I got to try it. So. Bread Moth, thanks for the super chat there again. Yeah, he had a comment. Russian vodka, Irish whiskey, Romanian liquor is the way to go. Irish whiskey, I give you that one. Vodka, I don't care for. It's okay. If I'm going to do hard liquor, though, it needs to be aged in a barrel. So it's got to be whiskey or cognac. Or a nice Armagnac, or some of the aged tequilas, you know. I don't mind a nice añejo tequila, but I don't like, or aged rum. But the silver tequilas, the silver rum, no. And vodka, no. I don't mind gin, though. Good gin, like Hendrick's gin, you know, the gin from Scotland, Hendrick's, great stuff. There's another gin that's really good. If you've ever had Nolet's gin, I think. Really good stuff. Completely blow your mind. Change the way you think about gin. If you've never had good gin. If all you've ever had is like Seagram's gin or something like that. Ugh. Like pulling out a bottle of Pine Sol floor cleaner and drinking it. You know, that's what Seagram's gin is compared to good gin. What are your thoughts about drinking water? I drink a lot of water. So obviously, other than what you guys often see me drinking on camera, coffee during the day, beer in the evening. I can't drink more than about 2 or 3 cups of coffee during the day. Pretty much all day I'm drinking water. I don't do sugar, so I always do water, black coffee, unsweet tea during the day. In the evening, of course, I allow myself a couple of beers. Yeah, Climax Moonshine. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not much of a moonshine kind of person, but I get a lot of moonshine around here, though, especially people's personal recipes. I've got a couple of jars in the cabinet, actually, from family members. How and why am I a mod? Because I probably made you a mod, Bread Maw. Could be a year or 2 ago. Who knows? It never goes away, though. When I make somebody a mod, I click on their name and make them a mod, they're a mod forever. Until I obviously remove them. But I can't imagine why I'd remove a mod. So those of you that would like to actually play the game with me, I'm going to be playing Ballistic Overkill, which is a first-person shooter, fast-paced first-person shooter. It is available on Windows and on Mac for those of you that have those proprietary operating systems. Of course, it is also available on Linux, which is what I will be playing on this evening. Yeah, Breadmoss says, let's play Xonotic next time. I almost fired up Xonotic. I was telling the chat earlier. We may do that one for the next time. Joe Panico says, I'm in. How you doing, Joe? I know Joe Panico owns Ballistic Overkill, so I'm sure he would be in. He loves first-person shooters. Matter of fact, I think the last Xonotic live stream I did, Joe was in. Breadmoss says, no Slack builds of Ballistic Overkill. You just buy it on Steam. It's available on Steam. So, is there no Slack builds of Steam, the Steam client? Yeah, you should sign up for Brave Rewards so more people could donate to you. Yeah, I've had a couple of people mention that to me. I probably should. Let's see. Are you on Discord? Yeah, Joe, I'm in my Discord channel, the voice channel. Yeah, the perks of living in the South. You're more lucky with all that great Cajun food. Yeah, we do get some nice food around here. Oh. What did I do? Am I still streaming? I guess everything is alright. I don't know what button I hit or what happened there. Let's see. Alright. So I'm not a first-person shooter guy. I'm more of a RPG guy, yeah? Yeah, Breadmoth. I wish DT was Cajun. Yeah, and you wish I talked more like Adam Sandler and the Waterboy? Alright, I got some guys that are in the Discord voice channel. I don't know if they can hear me or not, or if I can hear them. I may have to play around with Pulse Audio a bit before we get started. Andrew, can someone explain what Cajun means? Cajun is basically the people that are living in South Louisiana that are of French descent originally. They're the ones that have the funny accents. People, you see the weird funny accents in movies that involve Louisiana sometimes. Alright, so people are talking, but I can't hear them. So give me just a second, guys. I know you guys are in the Discord chat. Let me pull out Pulse Audio and see if I can figure this out.
Test, test.
Okay, I've got you. Joe Panico. I cannot hear you, so I'm not sure. Seems to be a problem with Joe, but Woofa?
Yes.
You are good, sir. I can hear you loud and clear. It's always a challenge when you do any kind of live streaming event where you just ask people to show up, whether it's on a video conference call with something like Zoom or Skype or voice channels like Discord, Mumble. You're never going to get everybody to show up and all their audio to be working, you know. So, I'm still reading a little bit of the chat while Joe Panico there hopefully gets his audio worked out. Yeah, I just installed Arch successfully. It took 13 tries. That's Millen in the chat. 13 tries? What the hell were you doing, Millen? Like, I know, you know, it's some command line stuff, but it's not like it's hard stuff. Most of it's copy, paste. Like, I can understand if it, you know, took you 2 or 3 tries, but 13 tries? Come on, you're exaggerating a little bit. Yeah, so Millen's also asking, how do I set up volume in Linux? Volume? Are you talking about audio volume? Or are you talking about like a logical volume management situation? You're going to have to clarify that one too. If you're talking about your audio situation, install Pulse Audio Volume Control. PAVU control. PAVU control. Make sure everything's set right. Outputs, inputs, make sure the levels are good. Yeah, Big Pod says he watches a TV series based in New Orleans, so I'm used to Louisiana accents. Okay. Hey, Joe, Can you hear anything yet? I don't know if you can hear us. Let me message Joe, actually. I just sent him a private message. We're trying to get some of the folks in the Discord channel and get their audio straightened out. Woofa, are you still there? Can you hear me?
Yes, you are coming in good.
Okay. Wanted to give Joe a chance to get his stuff worked out here. All right, so yeah, Joe says I'm going to try to reboot. I can hear you. Okay, so Joe could hear us, but he says he has a feeling it might be pulse effects. So I guess he uses pulse effects. Yeah, I've never liked that particular program, pulse effects, but that's just me. Go a minute to get back in. Now, Woofa, do you own Ballistic Overkill?
Yeah, I actually just bought it like 10-15 minutes ago, and he mentioned it just to join.
Oh, great. You already got it downloaded, or is it downloading now?
It's done downloading.
Oh, yeah. What was the size on that? I'm just curious.
I'll check that really quick. Oops.
Been so long since I downloaded it. Some of the other people in the chat are probably interested in how big the game is. I don't remember it being that big of a download, though.
Just under 4 gigs, I think, is the actual size after download.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. Because I've seen games on Steam that want, 50, 60, 80 gigabytes of disk space, which is just crazy.
Yeah, some of them are hitting like 100+ gigs now.
Yeah, I imagine, yeah, especially when you get into, like, expansion packs and things like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and jump in the game. When Joe gets his audio straightened out, I'm sure he will be along. Give me just a second to figure out what I did here in Discord.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Joe, you're good. So Joe is with us.
Let me jump.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and launch the game. Let's see if I can find us a server that's kind of empty. All right. By the way, you guys in the YouTube chat, let me know how the game sound audio levels are. So I don't want it to be overpowering where you can't hear me and the folks in Discord, so I turned it down a little bit, but of course I want you guys to be able to hear a little bit of what's going in the game. It's hard for me to judge because I'm not monitoring the YouTube chat. So I'm going to go to community servers, browse servers, and look for something that looks pretty empty. Actually, do you guys see North American East Coast dedicated number 10?
Yep.
There is only 5 people and it holds up to 12, so that gets all 3 of us in, and potentially more folks if they join later.
Let's see how rusty we all are.
Yeah. Well, this is Woofa, his first time playing the game. He's joining us. He just bought it before the stream.
Welcome, Woofa.
Oh, hello. It was North American dedicated, was it?
Yeah, 10, number 10.
I'm ready.
Because there's going to be a bunch of them, but number 10 is the one you want. Well, it's a first-person shooter. It's fast-paced, and there's different kinds of gameplay depending on what people vote on. Some of it's just a free-for-all, every man for himself. Some of it's team-based, and different kinds of team-based, like capture an area or team deathmatch. About 6 or 7 different kinds of gameplay, if I remember correctly. And it's been a while since I played this, Joe.
Yeah, me too. I'm starting out with a bang in the wrong direction.
I do remember on these really tight maps like this, it's probably best just to run around with a shotgun because you're not making any long shots anyway.
Yeah, in a small map, you always want to keep moving.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
The trick to this is you got two weapons, you know, you can swap between them. Is when you have your longer range weapon, you know, out, and then somebody gets right on you. The trick is to quickly switch to that shotgun and blast them. Once you get used to that, it takes care of those sneaky ninjas that can be a problem in the game. Ooh.
Area secure.
Who shot me? We got another player in the game.
2 Coop 4 got you.
Yeah. I was looking around for Joe and I got killed by somebody else.
Ah.
Frag out. Shit. Grenade. I see
Oh,
them.
wow.
Grenade.
Dang. These people don't fight fair.
I didn't kill you, but that was me popping you in the head there.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, thanks for the super chat there on YouTube there, Trev. Trev, did you have a question or a comment? But I do appreciate the super chat.
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
No, but you do have a grenade. Those are good in knife fights.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's do this.
And I've got to remember all the controls, Joe. You remember how to crouch and how to run?
Grenade.
Yeah. It's taking a little bit here.
I see them.
Oh, it got me.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. We actually got some kills there. All of us for joining in kind of late and not being the best players. At least one of us anyway. I'm definitely not the best at these shooters.
Well, I'm consistent. I'm next to last.
Wow, they have a new kind of gameplay since last we played, Joe. What is Juggernaut? That wasn't here before.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, you want to try that or no? King of the Hill's already got most votes, I think.
Yeah, I like King of the Hill, actually. I was going to... That or Capture Point's always been kind of my favorite.
Yeah. See if we wind up on the same team or opposites again.
So King of the Hill here, Woofa, is going to be where
Oh, yeah.
each team has different areas to capture.
Yep.
And basically get to those areas and hang out there as long as you can, the more points your team gets.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I am not doing well. Let me switch
Let's do this.
to some different weapons on this map.
You getting any slight lag? Just like a little brief hiccup here and there?
Actually, everything looks good on my end. Frames per second look all right. Yeah, I mean,
Area secure.
I was
haven't
doing good.
noticed-
I had a couple of glitches on here. I was just wondering if you got the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll be on the lookout now that you said something about it. It could be the servers acting up, but yeah, everything looks pretty smooth on my end.
Yeah. Last time we played this, we had that same thing, and you and I, two different machines.
Yeah, well,
we had
that
the
one
same
was
issue. That's why
definitely-
I was just wondering.
Yeah, that one was definitely a server issue because we were all having that issue.
Here I come.
All right. You know what? I haven't even tried to capture a capture point yet. Let me get in the red area here and see what I can do.
Heads up. Frag
And they
out.
took it back from me.
No.
All right. you're on the blue team with me. We're losing. So
Yep.
we need to go capture that area. But they have that locked down.
Wow.
Oh, that's you that's got it locked down. You're on the red team, Joe. I thought you were with me.
Yeah. I don't know how we wound up getting divided. That's alright, I guess. I guess they wanted some balance.
Yeah, you can't put all the bad players on one team,
I
right?
have eyes on target. Contact.
We don't do
I
too
need-
bad if we play more often. We seem to get a little better. But when you play every 6 months or 3 months or whatever, it doesn't help.
Oh,
the cause.
boy.
You know what? I'm gonna take a different path to that capture area because they are just waiting on us, and
Grenade! Shit, grenade!
of course they're throwing grenades at us. All right,
Oops.
I wish they'd give you more grenades in the loadout instead of just one.
right.
Let's do this!
Yeah, we are way behind. Need to check the teams. Do they have more people than us? Or are we just that bad?
Yes!
All right, I killed Paul, whoever he is. He must suck if I killed him. I hope Paul's not playing with us. I hope he's or watching the YouTube stream. Sorry, Paul.
Shit, grenade! No, no, no!
Dang.
Oh boy.
Let's
You know
do
what?
this.
We're getting closer though. We're doing okay now. Well, not okay. We're still behind, but we're starting to close the gap a little bit.
Target spotted! Grenade!
All right, we captured the capture point, but we got people. We got a ninja somewhere here. Is that our ninja or is that theirs?
Oh, I got blown up before I threw my grenade.
Target spotted. Double kill.
All right, we got somebody with elite in his name, so I'm assuming he's a really good player. Yeah, Bread Moth in the chat, super chat there. He says he's expanding his mining rig, so I guess he mines for Bitcoin or some other cryptocurrency. Sorry, making your GPUs more expensive again. Tee-hee. Well, I haven't bought a GPU lately. I mean, I bought this Radeon 7, 5 months ago? Yeah, and it was,
No, no!
and what was it, $700 when I bought it? I don't know if the crypto miners made it that expensive or that was a fair price, but
Isn't the Radeon 7 end of life already?
end of life? As far as,
Like they're not going to manufacture them anymore.
oh, I don't know. It would make sense though, because they're moving on to, you know, the next architecture, the Navi,
I'm ready.
the 7 nanometer cards or whatever
I
they're
have
working
eyes
on.
target. Contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5700s and all that.
You know,
Shit, grenade!
but I'm not too concerned whether they produce anymore.
Yeah, the
Open
card's gonna
source
last you a long
open
time.
source drivers, I'm sure, keep working for as long as I have the card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Grenade out!
I got a wee old 560X for my laptop.
yeah.
Let's do this!
Yeah, a couple folks in the chat have mentioned, yeah, the Radeon 7 is end of life. So what, I need to buy a new card? Problem is, you can't keep buying expensive graphics cards. I mean, these things cost the price of a used Buick. So,
Shit, grenade!
I've been waiting for Black Friday and stuff, but I'm still on my old GTX 760, so I mean,
Yeah.
that thing's 6 years old.
Oh wow, things chugging along.
And it's handling just fine. I mean, like I said, I've been getting the occasional little hiccup here, which is not unusual for this game, but
Yeah.
it's running
Well, I
pretty
mean,
smooth.
the machine I had previously that had the 1060 in it, I mean, it's still running. That machine and the 1060, I don't own it. I gave it to a family member, but I mean, why replace perfectly working hardware?
Don't
Yeah.
fix what's not broken.
Yeah. It's like these people that bought the 1080, you know, and then the 2080 comes out and they got to go pay $1,000 to go. It's like, why? Is the 1080 not working for you anymore? Just an insane amount of money spent when you're changing cards that often.
Wow. Somebody's throwing like 3 grenades at one time, so they must have some kind of a loadout for them.
I
I
noticed that.
Either that or somebody's hacking. I don't know if there's any hacks for the game, but oh yeah, they've got a group of people too up that staircase, so it might be more than one throwing grenades is the problem. There's like 3 people.
No. I see them coming out of one player's, you know.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah?
So, yeah.
Oh geez.
Is that player, does he have Elite in his name? Because that's
I
the
don't
one
know.
that's anytime they have these weird 4chan hacker names, you know they probably not legit.
Yeah, it could be.
And I want to tell them, you know what, you don't have to cheat to beat folks like me and Joe, right? Just play normal, you'll still win.
Well, like I said, when we were playing more often, we weren't all that bad.
Heads up.
Oh, well, you know how it goes. It goes this way every time. Here in about 30 minutes, we'll start killing folks, right? Like we'll
Yeah.
get used to the speed.
Here I
What are you
come.
getting for FPS on your machine right now?
Right now, while I'm running around, it's fluctuating a little bit. It's down to as low as 45 sometimes, and it was getting above 60 a little bit. Not too bad. I don't know what the settings are either, as far as I don't know if I put like the graphics on any kind of high settings or anything. I didn't even check any of that before, but everything's running smooth. I mean, it's
Yeah, because I'm averaging 55 to 60. I seem to max out at 6. Well, it just went to 61 now, so we're about the same.
yeah. I don't know. Everything, like I said, looks kind of
Yeah.
buttery smooth. I don't know. I haven't experienced any server issues or anything either. Oh, did
There
we
we go.
lose?
We lost.
Wow. How did we do that? We pulled it out.
Just one number away from 666. Geez.
Yeah. Wow, we were behind early too. We made a big comeback there. Well, we have that guy with the funny name there. He's probably the one that's hacking that Joe was complaining about. All right. What was that, King of the Hill?
Yeah, that's
Was
what
that-
that one was.
Or was that Capture Point?
No, it was King
Well,
of the Hill was the last one.
Yeah, they're all voting for Capture Point this time. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'm easy. I'll play whatever they want to do.
Here I come.
Oh, this is your favorite place, too.
Yeah, I don't mind this.
Mine.
You know, some of these maps are worse than others.
I run right up into 3 of them.
For this character, yeah.
Yeah.
You're still doing the tank?
Yeah, I gotta probably start changing it up. He moves too slow.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Oh
You
wow.
on the red team, Joe, or you on the blue team?
I don't even know. I think blue.
Oh, I killed the hacker guy. Yeah. Get better hacks. Oh, I killed Woofa too. I'm on a roll. I love this map. I just go to the center of the library and just let folks come to me.
Let's do this.
I wish you could turn the lasers off on some of these guns.
I don't think I've got anything that has any kind of laser.
I'm ready.
Yeah, the shadow one has the double hand machine guns with lasers.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to the capture point. Well, we captured it and then I died. So,
Let's do this.
and we're still behind. So, I guess we didn't keep the capture point. Threw a grenade
You
at me.
guys have them all, it looks like, right now, or at least most of them.
We have
Yeah, well, they definitely have the center. Ah,
Wow.
yeah, everybody's on that center capture point in the middle of the bookshelves. There's just too many people.
no, no.
If we're gonna take that one, we all gotta go there. It can't just be one person. Well, I didn't last long at the capture point. I was trying to be sneaky,
Let's
trying to
do
hide.
this.
Alright, I got my dual wielding machine pistols. I'm just gonna go John Rambo on them and just see what happens.
What was that?
Alright, killed
movie
somebody.
with
John Rambo
Christian
worked.
Bale? Is that like a gun ninja stuff?
Alright, John Rambo is doing pretty good here. Well, I cleared a couple of them out, but I still couldn't. There's too many people at that capture point. There's just no way.
Here I come. I see them. No, no, no.
Well, you guys can see
Let's do this.
why I never got into competitive gaming.
Hey, I got your hacker guy.
Yeah, I killed him earlier in the game too. Maybe he's not hacking. Maybe it's a different guy.
Oh, jeez.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we'll just call him that because now we know who everybody knows who he is, right?
No, no.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm ready.
So what you think, Woofa?
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. For a first-person shooter for the price, too. I mean, it's not a very
Yeah.
expensive game.
Yeah, I'm
It's not
currently
bad.
running it on Windows since I was trying to fix some OBS
Well,
stuff for Streamlabs
said,
and
Yeah, we won't hold that against you.
yeah,
Since-
I do actually have Arco Linux installed on my other drive. I watched some of your videos on that and jumped
love
into
Arco.
it and actually got some stuff fixed up to where it's all customized how I like it, and I like it a lot.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I wouldn't just install Arco all the time if I wanted Arch. Unless I wanted something really ultra minimal to begin with. But, yeah, I mean, Arco's kind of customizable from the beginning anyway because you can edit the install scripts. It's really hard
Yeah.
to beat, yeah. And the fact that you can get pre-configured
I'm ready.
all the tiling window managers, Xmonad, Qtile, whatever you want. You know,
Yeah,
it makes starting out, even if you're going to use your own configs anyway and just swap them out, it makes at least getting started a lot quicker because you don't have to
Yeah.
bother installing everything.
yeah, I have it set to install certain apps that I always use, to uninstall a few that I don't really care for, and I got a KDE currently, but it's just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, my Arch-based distros, like if I was gonna do something not mainline Arch, if I wanted a quick, easy install, you know, it was Manjaro forever, and I still like Manjaro. But just because Arco has like about 20 different editions now, it just makes it so much better.
Let's do this.
It's like the main editions of Manjaro. I would never use GNOME, KDE, you know, any of that stuff. Now they have some community editions that have i3 and Awesome. The i3 Manjaro is pretty good, but like the community edition of Awesome, it's not very good. The community edition of OpenBox,
I usually did Cinnamon when I was using Manjaro.
yeah.
Let's do this. Grenade out. Frag out. Grenade.
Well, the guy we're calling the hacker guy, I don't even want to pronounce his name because the way it's written, it doesn't.
Right.
It wouldn't sound.
That's
good.
all right. I killed him. I just killed him, Joe. He got
I
me
was just
though.
gonna say he's been nailing me left and right.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh, he's a good player. I mean, I've killed him twice, but I mean, he's killed me about 20 times. So it's not. But he's doing pretty good.
I got it.
All right, I got the capture point, and then somebody blew me up with a grenade because they knew I was standing in the center of the capture point. I got to keep moving. Yeah, Peter in the chat is saying DT should try out KDE again. Yeah. Yeah. Because every time I've tried it in the last 12 years, it really sucked bad. But, you know, this next time, it's going to win me over, right? So,
Oh, no, no.
well, I will give KDE some credit. It's better than GNOME. Sorry, GNOME guys.
No, no.
I could never get into GNOME.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like when I ran it a couple months back, I decided I was going to live in it for a few weeks, just as a challenge, because people would find it funny, me running GNOME as much as I clown on it. I actually made it kind of usable. But I installed, what, the Simple X hotkey daemon, SXHKD, whatever that program is, that you use for BSPWM to do key bindings for all your stuff. I just set that up in GNOME and basically turned GNOME into a tiling window manager, but, you know. So I was using GNOME technically, but in a way, I kind of cheated.
I remember I recently stumbled upon how's it pronounced? Was it a video that you made? I can't quite remember. Regulus Linux.
Oh yeah,
like that?
yeah. It's what, i3 on Ubuntu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it had a bunch of GNOME apps installed though, which was the weird thing for people typically when they're going window manager only. You know, they're doing minimal installs, but this guy had all the GNOME daemons running and GNOME login manager and all the GNOME apps, gedit and all that stuff. GNOME terminal. He just, you know, replaced the window manager with i3.
You know what? I think Juggernaut was there last time I played this. Because that's the one where you get this like big, heavy, powerful gun, and then when you kill that Juggernaut, then you take over and get it. And
Oh, is that what that is?
yeah, I think that's what that is.
It is cool that the game is still under development, like they're adding new stuff to it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, I think I paid like $6 for this game when I bought it.
Yeah, that's what I was telling the stream. I think somebody said, you know, it was complaining it was $13. I was like, I don't remember paying that much for it. I think I caught it on sale too. I think it was like a Black Friday sale last year where it was like $5.99 or something crazy.
I think it just cost me like $11.99 or something like that. Not too bad.
But
Yeah, I think that's the
even
normal
at that-
price. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, when you're talking any other game, like, you know, it's $59 or something. This is, for what this is a bargain, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I've bought games on Steam for 30, 40 bucks that weren't nearly as good as this one. As far as gameplay.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they do expand this more, though. I mean, it, you know, because after a
'Cause
while,
we've seen-
the same maps do get a little.
Yeah, we've seen all the
boring.
maps. We know all the hiding places. Well, we don't, but people that play all the time.
Yeah, Rocco knows the perfect sniping positions.
Yeah. He plays those dishonorable characters. Yeah, I like straight up fights.
Yep.
Oh, God, grenade.
Oh. Rocco's in the chat, Joe. He heard what you said.
What's that?
Rocco's in the chat. He heard what you said about him. Well, I guess I said it too. I guess he took offense to that. So
You're the one calling less than honorable. I didn't know.
I was being kind too, since we're on live. You know, if we weren't on a live stream, I'd have said some other stuff. There's
Rocco
something
knows
about that
well.
sniper. Yeah.
That's what makes the game even more challenging and fun.
Are you trying a different character, Joe?
What's that?
Did you try a different character?
Yeah.
That didn't look like the tank.
No, that's a shadow.
Yeah, you're doing the ninja now. I was just talking about dishonorable. I guess I should try it. Maybe next match. All right.
Oh, hello.
Ran out of shotgun shells. I was like, why aren't they dead? That's because nothing's coming out of this gun. That's one thing I hate about this particular loadout I'm on. The shotgun is really good. One blast, you know, typically takes them out. But I got 6 shells.
I'm ready.
Ah, I keep on throwing the grenade too high and hitting the wall.
Oh, shotgun.
Oh, jeez.
I think Rocco needs to get in here if he's in there.
Well, if Rocco feels like playing, I mean, we're a little bit better than what Rocco remembers. I think we could probably take him, Joe, if we team up.
Well, if I remember, one of the last times I played, I'm not going to dare say I even did well by him, but I was able to get a few more hits on him by just going straight into his face and shooting at him. You know?
Oh, well, that's the trick, yeah.
Yeah. You don't sit and wait.
No, you can't be far away from him. Yeah, you got to get right up on him and then blast him. Kind of like I just did you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the trick with the ninjas too, by the way. With that shadow character, is he's gonna sneak up on you. Well, he has to get close to you. Just switch to the shotgun, pull the trigger one time. Yeah, Rocco says, we'll be too busy looking at the ceiling, I guess, to kill him.
Yeah, he's probably right.
I guess he's saying we're going to be belly up.
Follow me.
Or what the kids say. Tits up. I guess when they kill somebody.
Here I come.
Yeah, Peter says, where is the Gen 2 guy? The Gen 2 guy on the stream? No, none of us are running Gen 2. If you're talking about on the YouTube chat, then that would be Ben Fitzpatrick. This is the Gen 2 guy. I don't know. He was here earlier. I did see him chatting away.
Let's do this.
Although Ben, you know, he's not on Gen 2 all the time. I know he's installed Slackware. Sometimes he runs Arch. Heck, he was on Ubuntu a few months back. Because Gen 2 frustrated him so much, it was one of those protest installs. I'm going to install another distro in protest of the one I used to run.
Oh,
You know,
jeez.
your catchphrase
I've never-
about Linux has to hurt a bit. There's a guy that likes a lot of pain. Ben. He likes
Does
to,
it? Yeah. Well, I mean, does it seem like he makes it more difficult sometimes than because he hops so much?
Yeah, I think what it is he likes to just tinker more under the hood too. It's probably, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, that's how you learn. But sometimes he really frustrates himself, it seems like.
Yeah. Well, I think, and we see this with a lot of us in the community, Joe. I think the hopping we do make, like when you get something set up and it's working. Why do you format the drive and install something else? It's like, okay, I finally got it perfect, and the next day you're like, you know what? Let's break it.
Gotta use VMware for that.
Yeah.
Or VirtualBox, I mean.
Oh, VMware would work too, of course. It's not free software, but I get your point. We can't be on the free software bandwagon during this stream, though, since we're all playing a proprietary game. And at least one of us are playing it on a proprietary operating system. So. VMware, I guess, is okay. This stream only. Tomorrow, it will be evil again. But VMware as a company is... I don't like it. It's some of the stuff they've done in the past. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, I've always stuck to VirtualBox.
The VMware was actually sued one time for violating the GPL.
Oh wow, I had no idea.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can you can see some of their shaded history in the past. So.
Oy.
Yeah.
No!
Wow.
Oh dang! I'm out of shotgun shells again. Let me run. Hope I get there in time. I didn't. Man, it is so hard. Just 6 shells.
You doing the Anaconda loadout?
Yeah, I am.
I see them.
Doing the Zerg rush again.
Yeah, I didn't see Rocco wanted to play. He may be busy this evening. Maybe doing Rocket League or one of his other favorites.
Oh no.
I never could get into Rocket League. I actually did buy the game and logged into it once or twice, and that thing looks like that would be difficult to master.
Yeah, it's like quick, easy to learn, difficult to master for sure.
Yes. Like, I would have to spend way too much time playing that game to be any good at it, and I don't have that much free time, so...
Yeah, I got like 500 hours and I'm still learning.
Yeah.
It's
Like
a fun
this game, this game, you can know nothing about it, but if you've ever played a first-person shooter, I mean, in about 30 minutes, you kind of got it figured out.
Yeah. Funny thing with that game is on my computer, on it seems any distro I use, it runs better under Proton than it does native.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's crazy.
I see them. You didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, Rocco says Rocket League equals life.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool game. The little bit I've played it, it's just way too difficult. Did I kill myself? Wow. I threw a grenade and then I ran straight at it. We still won, though. It's a miracle. Yeah, Sleepy Eyes Vince in the chat says he's on Arco. Yeah. Arco has definitely become a very popular distro in a short amount of time. Probably helps that Eric Dubois has made like 2,000 videos about that distro. It's just insane.
Yeah, I watched some of his. They're helpful.
Yeah, it's crazy how much time he probably spends on the distro and then how much time he spends on basically documenting so much on video.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna do a King of the Hill again.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorites. I don't know about how King of the Hill goes on this map though. This might be kind of strange because it's such a tight map.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
But I'm running around as fast as I can with my dual wielding machine pistols. And I died. Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, is this the first map we were on?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a different kind of gameplay though. But yeah. So
Let's do
now
this.
it's the capture point where, or the King of the Hill, where if you're on the blue team and you see any area that's red, stand in it and try to capture it. The longer your team owns it, the more points they get. And whoever this guy with elite in his name is, this isn't his first time playing.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm trying a different loadout because this ain't working.
Enemy down.
The shotguns, yeah.
Let's get out the old M4. Okay, yeah, that's working a little better on this. Oh, that didn't work.
Let's do this.
It's funny that they renamed all the guns, you know, to strange names. I guess for legal reasons. Maybe some of the names are trademarked, I guess.
I see them.
Yeah, Rocco in the chat says there is a clan called Elite, and they're big into Ballistic Overkill.
Oh wow.
Most of their players are really good. Okay. Is Rocco a member of that clan? That's the question.
Ooh, I just got ninja'd.
Yeah, I see him
Oh
too.
jeez.
Wow.
Just dropped me.
Well, it was kind of easy where you were standing right in front of me. I couldn't miss. Ooh, I got the hacker.
Shit. Grenade.
Alright, we captured the blue capture point in the center. We're gonna lose it though. Dang it.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's do this.
That's the thing that makes this game a little bit difficult or different is like we're on opposite teams. You know, any other time like Battlefield or whatever, you're talking to your own teammates, so you can kind of say, "Hey, watch out" or whatever. You know, you can't do
Right.
that here. I wish that was an option.
Yeah, they don't have a like a voice chat in game, do they?
Right? No.
I mean, I guess you could text people, or type, but
Got a hard enough time playing with the keyboard, much less typing in it.
yeah. Oh, I killed Elite, and he killed me.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
Exploded!
Oh, the ninja got me. Was that you, Joe, or a different ninja?
No, I'm not ninja.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Oh jeez.
This will hurt!
Heads up. Frag out.
All right. We're not doing very well here.
Here I come.
In the chat, somebody was asking about the time. Yeah, it's 7:34. Red Moth. It's in the Central Time Zone too. Yeah, Dallas. I lived in the Dallas area for a couple of years. Oh, a while back. I enjoyed my time there. I actually lived in Denton. You know, about 30 minutes north of Dallas.
I was gonna say, I heard
geez.
Mr. Slice and Dice behind me.
Is Michael in the game?
Yeah, I'm showing it. I definitely gotta see if they got any deals on monitors for this.
Yeah, you need a better
Black Friday,
monitor?
'cause I've got a 34-inch, but it's just I miss not being able to glance over and look at the chat or something, you know.
Ah, yeah.
Fly safer
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got 3 monitors, so.
And
Yeah,
I've got
OBS.
this set full screen. I always used to have 3.
Well, I guess you could do it in like a windowed mode and, you know, not have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm so used to it this way now. And yet, I don't know, there's some people that, like my son used to say, he never liked the wider monitors because it was too much real estate to watch.
Yeah, to be honest, I could see that too.
Yeah.
Especially being used to 3 like 24-inch monitors. You know, if I had a gigantic ultra wide or something, you know, I'd probably divvy it up like it was 2 or 3 different monitors anyway. So, one I
Well,
just bought 3
34
different-
sounds wide until you try to split it in half. That's why for a while I was thinking about going to 43, but then I don't want to, you know, hurt my neck looking up all the time too. So.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah, that's a big monitor.
Have like a small monitor and portrait to the side.
Well, honestly, the 27 I've got in the other room, if I got a couple of those, if I actually gamed on the 27 and split the 34, then it probably wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, that could work.
It's just, I was trying to keep this room isn't very big, so I was trying to keep the heat source down.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure your 34-inch definitely expels a lot of heat.
Actually, it doesn't. It's,
Oh.
I've got another 25 and a half in here on my other computer. That's what usually actually puts a lot more heat in here.
Ah,
Man, the room I record in is extremely small, so you can imagine 3 monitors and all the equipment, the
Yep.
lights and everything. This room gets hot. I mean, it's, but
Do this.
it's what I got to work with for now.
Yeah.
I actually didn't expect it. It's one of those things once you start getting set up and doing something like this, you don't realize how much heat your computer equipment puts off
Right.
until you got a ton of it, you know, and you got the computer, all the monitors, and you got different lamps for lighting, and
Grenade! Found it! Here I come.
I'm actually
We can't
liking that the weather's starting to turn a little cooler. You know, since it's not like 110 degrees outside every day, it was really making this room uncomfortable. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like doing a 2-hour live stream or something, you know, it's like, man, this is just painful. It's just being in here. But now that it's cold outside, you know. Well, it wasn't that cold today. It was actually probably got up into the 70s today.
I'm over on the west coast.
I'm
of
acting
San
like there was
Diego.
snow on the ground today, right?
Oh, wow. I'm on the west coast, and it's finally taken until like the middle of November to finally cool down. Before that, it was like 90s.
Yeah, it's not unusual here for,
I'm ready.
you know, Thanksgiving and even Christmas to be in shorts.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think we won.
Oh, we won. What do you know about that?
My team lost pretty badly, I think. Yes, we got
Holy
destroyed.
cow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my team was not very good. Well, look at both the hackers are on the other team. Of course we got destroyed. I mean, it was totally unfair. When you got one guy over there, he got 26 kills. He only was killed himself 4 times. Don't tell me that guy has a life, right? All he does is play Ballistic Overkill. Yeah. They like to play the team games here. They keep voting for the team ones. Maybe next time we try to vote for one of the free-for-alls. Split these guys up a little bit.
I might get bumped out. I may have to step away for a minute. If I do, I'll jump back in.
All right. Is this the round? What this is, when you die, you can't get back in until the start of the next round.
Oh wow.
You see the little men at the top of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you die right away, you might have to wait a minute or so for the next round starts, because we got 3 against 4, it looks like. So go kill their guys or whatever we got to do.
Frag out!
Got him. So they're down 1 guy.
Oh no. I don't know where it's coming from. Where am I getting shot?
Ah! I suicided. Don't jump down that well. Damn.
Oh, it was like that crack in the wall or that hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that's horrible. Because we were doing good. We got out to an early lead by killing that first guy. And then I screwed it up by killing myself. I hope I didn't ruin it for the whole team. No, red team's only got 1 guy. Yeah, y'all might get it. Y'all both on blue?
I think the red got 2 and blue has 1.
Who am I following here? Muscle Friend, I guess, is one of the guys that's left. Let's see if I can toggle and see who else I can follow. No, I guess I can't follow anybody else. Maybe they won't let me follow somebody on the other team. That's probably why. We did it though, somehow. Even though I killed myself at the very beginning. Blue won. All right, let's do it one more time. So we're up 1-0. Yeah, so Vince in the chat is heading out. He says he's got to go to work. See you, Vince. Thanks for hanging out.
Go! Follow me!
Frag out!
Yeah, in the chat, Bread Moth says DT was Epsteined.
Oh
It's
god.
because I killed myself in that shaft. Yeah, it was suicide, right?
Oh no, reload. No. Oh, that was hectic.
Wow. I just like shot everything that was moving. I don't know if I killed anything. Don't really care. I'm still alive.
I was just spraying and praying. Holy
We
cow.
did it though. Yeah. Well, I probably helped y'all out a little bit, because I must have shot about 4 different people on their team.
All the assists.
All right. We're up 2-0. I don't know what it goes to. I don't remember what the winning score is.
Enemy spotted!
All right. Y'all can go ahead and move up. I'm up here. We got it. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. I think they lost everybody. I think there's maybe only 1 guy left.
I am getting just wrecked. Boy.
Well, They must have more than one guy left if you're getting wrecked, or you're the one guy on the other team. Never mind.
I was the one guy, yeah.
All right, we're up 3-0. Your team is not doing really well here. I don't think you have the hackers on your team.
I don't think so. I have a banana.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm gonna pick a different route this time.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't go down the hole there, the crack in the wall. Yeah.
Shit, grenade!
Well, they got me.
Ooh.
That's not good. I think they figured it out this time. Mitchell says, no, don't shoot the IBM Z mainframes. It is kind of funny we're in a server room having this shootout. Yeah, games like this are practice for Black Friday.
Oh, God.
Next week, yeah, you guys probably won't see me any next week. I'm probably going to have to work all 7 days, including Thanksgiving. It's going to be crazy. Looking forward to it. What I look forward to every year is the holiday season.
I wasn't even here. I wound up in third position with zeros all the way across.
Yeah, let's all click free for all. See if we can get off the team-based games. I'd like to see how good some of these people are, one-on-one.
Yeah.
Shoot only the Windows servers.
We're laughing because he said Windows Server, like there'd be any of them in that room, right?
Right. You need to come in when we're taking over server all Linux guys, huh? That was pretty fun.
I didn't see what map this
Here
was.
I come.
Hollow, I think.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty good map too. This is free for all, so shoot anything that moves. There's no teams. Oh, somebody
boy.
shot me. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. If you're new, free for all is the worst one.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
But I thought we had a little practice, we'd be okay at it. I may have been wrong. But the noobs get destroyed in free for all.
I think free for all is good practice.
Oh, I killed
Very
Lufa.
good
Oh.
Did not expect that.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
You didn't expect me to kill somebody, or?
Oh, I just turn around and then I just get blasted in the head.
Yeah, that's the way I do it.
jeez.
I'm sneaky like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm running because I'm assuming people are about to kill me. Of course, while I'm reloading, the ninja gets me. That is so cheap.
Ooh, shotgun, holy cow.
Best weapon in the game.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? The shotgun?
Yeah, if you're within like 2 feet of them, it's the best weapon.
Ooh.
Used to be good though, switching. Like I'll run straight at you with like the machine guns or the machine pistols.
Oh, that
And
was
then-
a poor spawn.
Then once I get within a couple feet and you think it, I'm not really hurting you, switch to the shotgun and blast you. You don't see it coming.
Life, honey.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
Wow. There is somebody spawn camping.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Oh, my FPS is dropping. Holy cow, it's dipping.
Yeah, you know what? Now
This
that you
server,
say that,
mine's
wow,
lagging really bad.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
because Mine has dipped down to 30 frames per second, and that's low.
24. Yeah.
I'm hitting like 24, 23 at lowest so far that I can tell, and I have the graphics on all load as well. So
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
it's time to find a different server.
it might be.
Yeah, because I can't. I'm running away from trying to go back to the spawn, and I can't get up past 27.
Shit! Grenade! We have them!
Yeah, oh yeah, I can see people's ping. It's causing them to lag.
What do you think? We find a different server?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. This one looks like it's.
Better luck the next
Yeah, this one's boogered up. So, yeah, it's making it unplayable, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of it.
that's what I did.
Seems I've still got it.
Yeah, let me go back to the server list.
It shows that 108 milliseconds out of, but
Well, it could be in not that particular server. It could be all of them. I mean, who knows what's going on?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
which
was.
one you want jumping?
Uh,
My server number 1 only has 3 of 12.
Yeah, it's 3 of 12, and it's low ping. That would probably be the good one. And right now they're playing in the library. I know you love the library. So yeah, do my server number 1.
well, it's dedicated, so hopefully their internet
Oh.
can handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we slow them down any by joining.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm at almost 100 FPS, so we're good here. This is much better. There's something was going on with that other one. No way should I have been dipping down to 30 frames per second. No matter what's going on. I don't care what the settings are.
Yeah, I do like this map. Gee.
Yeah, it is fun.
I just gave Derek a shotgun sandwich.
Yeah, but I wasn't really paying attention.
I know.
But I got you this time. I'm looking for you. I see you. Well, this elite Taiwan number 1 guy with the
Oh
Hello
god, it
Kitty.
reloads right when I get next to the guy.
I'm ready.
Do you see this guy has a Hello Kitty backpack? This elite Taiwan guy. Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be scared of this guy?
Probably just does that to fool you.
Let's do this. We
Oh,
have
no.
them.
Yeah, so somebody in the chat is asking, well, I killed Taiwan. What is Stallman doing these days? I don't know. I mean, the guy is 70 years old. Maybe he's just going to retire. Not like he was going to teach at MIT forever anyway.
Down.
I'm sure he still gets paid a lot of money to do speeches and things. I'm sure he's
Probably.
okay. Yeah. It was just strange with him, though, that the MIT situation especially. That school was wrapped up heavily in the whole Epstein thing.
Oh yeah.
And then he makes his comments about it. It's like, dude, you know you're going to get fired, right? It's like,
Yeah, he really shot himself in the foot doing that.
yeah. Like, they don't want you to even talk about anything related to that, and you're on their email list
Show some
spouting
respect.
that nonsense.
Let's do this.
Because they had
What the-
another staff member that had charges brought against him, but that staff member passed away before he could go to jail for charges. And then they fired, like, not the president of the university, but like a dean or something of one of the colleges for donating anonymous money to Epstein or somebody associated with him. Like, MIT was not having a good time with the whole Epstein thing. Wow. Man, and I was out. That was the last shell. I had to reload right after that. I see you. Come on. You didn't learn your lesson from last time. Oh, you got me.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Jeez, my cat just tapped my arm, scared the devil out of me.
Double kill.
Yeah, we're talking about cancel culture in the chat. As far as like I had some people when I mentioned, you know, the guy that the Linux Foundation banned for wearing his "Make America Great Again" cap or whatever, and they banned him from a conference.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how that was ridiculous, and people were like, "Well, you didn't defend Stallman when he like Stallman did something really, really dumb." It's like they're not. This is not even in the same ballpark. When you work for somebody and you do something dumb on social media, you know, say something you know you shouldn't. Like we all know we're gonna get fired. If I got on Twitter right now, I don't have a Twitter account, but I started talking bad about, I don't know, customers of the place I work for, and somebody sees it, I know I'm going to lose my job, 100%. And I'm not going to cry foul when it happens, right?
Let's do this.
Same thing with Stallman in that whole situation. Like, what he did, you know, everybody these days just expects to get fired for doing something that dumb.
That was a clean shot.
We have them.
It's awful quiet.
Yeah. All of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
Well, did we
There you
win?
go.
Well, we win. It's a free-for-all. I was fourth. Wow. Who did I finish ahead of? Joe?
Yep.
Yeah, we weren't exactly doing great there. Wow, Woofa. That wasn't bad. You almost beat Elite.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And then Elite had something to say there. I'm glad he got that on camera. Hope I'm not demonetized.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Wow. I'm glad he took it okay. You know what? Let's do free-for-all again.
Such a good
Just for
sport.
him. Uh-huh. He's probably going to get kicked out of his clan for, you know, some noobs roughing him up.
He just left. Oh.
Yeah, oh, well. He might have been mad at the other guy, the guy that finished ahead of him.
Well, he had it in plural, so I don't know.
Well, I did kill him a couple of times, so I did contribute a little bit to it.
He'll be one of those guys that shows up on YouTube smashing his monitor or something.
Oh, jeez. Like the kid, that old viral video.
Yeah.
Now switching to the shotgun, I didn't make it in time.
There aren't a lot of players in here, so this is going to seem like it's going to take forever to find somebody.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's only 4 of us for a free-for-all, yeah. And we might call this the last game anyway this evening. Probably should get to bed for... Got an early day again tomorrow. I run really slow with a shotgun, so I switched to the machine pistols to run, because I can run lightning fast with them. And then when I get next to you guys, I just switch real quick. That's the trick, if I can pull it off.
I see them.
Oh, jeez.
Some risk.
Wow.
That hit hard.
That actually worked.
All
Yeah.
here.
That was me, I was doing the trick where I was running as fast as I could with the machine pistols, and then when I got close enough, I actually didn't get close enough before I switched. I switched too soon. That's why it took me so many shots with that shotgun. Same thing here. I'm not close enough. I gotta switch.
Let's do this.
Shotgun hits hard, makes you move back and forth. Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
Wow, that was nice.
I guess
That
Joe
was
got you.
I was shooting while I was going sideways, too. I got lucky.
I saw that. It's like your legs were facing forward, but your hips just, or your
Ooh.
upper body just twisted to the side.
Oh, by the way, falling does hurt in this game. I just found
Oh,
that
you
out.
got even.
Oh, I saw someone.
Yep, I see you. You gonna get close?
Survival of the fittest.
Too close.
All
Yeah, a
clear
little too
here.
close. Ooh,
Look at!
dang.
Blown to bits.
I thought I had you, Joe. I thought I had you.
Yeah, I almost did too. I got it up right in your face. You know, if you can keep the gun up pointed at somebody's face, you tend to do better. But man, when you're moving around fast, it's hard to do.
Yeah, thanks for the super chat, Alex, in the YouTube chat. Says, put on the MAGA hat, DT.
Make overkill great again.
Yeah.
Come out, wherever you are. I always forget to look up at the map in the left corner sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? I never bother with that. Is it just us three in here? Because I'm not seeing
Yeah.
anybody.
We're just constantly running away from each other.
It is. It's just us three.
I'm just gonna hang out in the center of the map. You guys, y'all want some? Come get it.
Oops.
Frag out!
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, somebody wanted it. Where you at? Come back out. You running from me?
Trying to. I'm lost. Wait, yep, I'm in the right spot now.
Yeah, you trying to get away. Ooh. I don't have anything to get you that far away. Dang, I don't think I can get close enough for the shotgun. What am I gonna do? Run. Dang, I just switched to it and I couldn't press the button fast enough.
You guys must be in a world of your own because I can't find you. I'm running all over the place and I can't find you.
Yeah.
You know where the capture point typically is when we play capture point? That's where we were at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where the big tree is?
We have them! You didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, right there. I found you.
Clear!
Yeah, I hadn't killed anybody with the machine pistols in a while. I think I got lucky there. Yep. Just running around, getting my exercise.
Sucks to be you.
I have no idea what happened there, Joe.
Yeah.
That was really bad gameplay on both our parts. Like, we should be embarrassed that we spent all that ammunition.
We have them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I hit you with a shotgun. Where'd you
Oh
go?
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it took more than one shot. It's kind of surprised me, too.
Like you just nicked me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello.
Oh, come on, load up. It wouldn't
Ooh.
load. Oh my god. I always forget to do the switch.
All right. I'm going to the tree. I see you.
I see them.
These machine pistols, great at long distance. No way I can get the shotgun to kill you from there. Unless I go up and get you. I'm coming.
That's too late. He got me from behind.
That's all right. When I get up there, I'm gonna get him.
I see you.
Oh. Or maybe not.
We've created a monster.
I'm ready.
It sounds like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that noise in here is supposed to be. It's kind of annoying, to be honest.
I'm sitting up on the barrel of the vases over.
Reload while nothing's going on. Ooh. Ain't good. Oh, I gotta reload the shotgun. I switched to it and it was empty. I still got him.
Oh man, I'm shooting you in the head with 2 guns and you still kill me.
Oh my goodness. That was really crazy. You got right up on me. I switched to the shotgun and I hit the button and nothing happened. I just start reloading.
Well, that's what happened to me. I was out of shells. I didn't want to take a chance of you.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah, we normally don't have time to do this, but you know, when you have downtime, you should be reloading.
Yeah. Oh.
I heard somebody die. Where you at, Joe? I know you're here.
Yep. Just become the usual tree hugger. Oh,
I found
never
you.
mind. I went to back up and you.
Yeah, that was dirty there. I snuck up right on you. Like you don't even see me coming. Ooh, speaking of which, I'm out of shells. All right, 50 seconds left in this round. Pretty sure I didn't win.
I don't think I did either. So.
All right, I'm gonna get one more kill.
Have them.
I got somebody in mind too.
Uh-huh.
You know who it is, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen
Gonna
it.
turn into a 2v1.
I'm out of shotgun shells, so I had to switch. Dang.
Heads up. Flag out.
Oh,
Where you
geez.
at, Joe? You're not gonna get me from that far away. I'm still coming though, Joe. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got 2 of you to contend with here.
Yeah, but only one of us is gonna get you. Oh, I'm out of
Right
shotgun
down the middle of the
shells.
shell.
Dang.
Well,
Well.
I know I'm number last, like always.
That wasn't too bad though.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be the last game. So let me
Yeah,
get
I'm
out of
done
here.
too. It was great.
Yeah.
I had blast.
That was fun.
Yeah, we'll do this again sometime. You know, probably sometime in 2020. I'll get back on Steam. All right. Well, let me close out Discord. Thanks, Woofa. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let me
Yeah,
talk to the
thank
YouTube
you.
chat for a couple minutes before I get out of here too. I'll see you guys.
All right, take care.
All right.
See you, Wilfred.
Yep.
All right. And that was a fun game. All right, let me kill everything here, and you guys that are still hanging out in the YouTube chat, I'll try to catch up on some of the chat there. You guys got to see what a really good first-person shooter, you know, probably doesn't play like, because I'm not very good. Get out of Steam. All right, guys. Appreciate the super chat there. So, off the cuff. Thank you, DT. I am a SCSE Solaris. Okay, and Red Hat RHCE. Okay. Why is Gentoo nothing but autism and hemorrhoids? It's the compiling. That's why. Gentoo is fine once you get it set up. If you have good equipment. If you have bad equipment, Gentoo is just horrible. The compile times will take for days. On my Threadripper, Gentoo would be okay. The initial setup kind of sucks. But it's not that bad. Is it worth it? Probably not to most folks, unless you have a need to compile your own software to your own particular needs, Want to make use of all the use flags in Gen 2. 99.9% of Linux users don't need to do any of that. I don't need to do that. So it doesn't make sense for people like us to run Gen 2. It makes much more sense to run a binary distro like Arch than a source-based distro. All right, yeah, so back to the chat for a second. I'm going to catch up on some of the YouTube chat, but I've got to be getting out of here, so... Yeah, Peter, socialist, communist, fascist, neoliberal, neoconservative, green, all the same according to you. I'm not sure who that was to, but if it was directed to me, are they all the same? They all suffer from the same kind of mentality as far as these political groups. I'll just leave it at that. Obviously, they're not the same politically, but yeah. We may get into that deeper at some point, maybe on video at some point. Next time I feel like doing a off-topic video, not Linux related, or maybe we could even make it Linux related, since certainly there are some things in Linux, and especially things revolving around free and open source software, that are political in nature and do obviously... I mean, the Linux Foundation story banning the guy for possibly because of his political beliefs. Who knows what that was about truly, because it was a Twitter fight and everybody kind of deleted all their posts on all sides. Who knows what really went on there, but I don't know. It's just gotten kind of crazy. Why can't we all get along, right? Yeah, use flags, yeah. Off the cuff says, I'm okay. It's the LD library path hill that hurts. Yeah, inner tranquility. Yeah, the left here in Sweden is sickening. Sickening. Okay. Yeah, so I've installed it a few times. It's much easier and faster. All right, guys. Well, let me get out of here. Do have to work tomorrow. I do thank you guys for hanging out. Again, it wasn't like a typical planned live stream where I really interact with you guys. Of course, I'm gaming. I was just wanting to play a game tonight, and I thought, hey, if any of you guys were interested in watching me game and chat with whoever happens to show up on Discord, hopefully you guys found some of that interesting. If you didn't, oh well. Like I said, it was just kind of extra content. I didn't have anything else planned anyway. It's not like you were missing out on something I had planned. I appreciate the super chat. Another super chat here from Alex. Trump will be the next Roosevelt. 4 terms. I'm not sure how that is possible, but okay. Yeah, Mitchell says, thanks, DT. All right, thanks, Mitchell. Thank all you guys for hanging out. I don't know how many of you are still hanging out. Just a few of you. Thanks, Alex, Breadmoth, David, Inner, Joe, Jonathan, Leviticus, Peter still around. Allie was in here a minute ago. Woofa, off the cuff. Of course, before I go, I want to thank these guys, the sponsors of this show. The show was made possible by Alex, Ansem, Chris, Daniel, David, DJ, Donnie, Dylan, George, Haplo, Corbinian, Lambda, Liam, Mitchell, Natek, Rob, Robert, Sean, Willie, the producers of the show. These guys are my highest tiered patrons over on Patreon. Of course, you see all those other names on the screen that also help support me. I want to thank each and every one of those guys. All right, guys. Peace.